This is a short tutorial on identifying and then exporting and saving the schema behind an advisor project. So here we're looking at a project that has 8 or 10 pages. There is about 15 or 20 tables loaded into this project, a series of calculations, a set of links and joins and copies. So the question is, how do you know what's been done? The best way to get that is to open the project workshop. You can get that either from the task view, which is a sliding panel on the left, load data, design pages, work with data, open the project workshop. This will open it as a new page. You can also always get it from view, project workshop, or if this task view is closed, you can go view, open the task view, and then you can get it from here. We like to, for training purposes and just clarity, I use the task view. So the project workshop tells you what's in the project. It opens with a summary. This project has 21 tables. It tells me that 17 are loaded, 4 have been rolled up. There's 14 pages with 49 charts, 1 color model, 24 calculations, and so forth. So this is what's behind this project. And in the project workshop, if I want to see what the tables are, I can go to the the view over here is the pull-down list. If I click on tables, it gives me details on each of these tables, fields, rows. I can modify them and so forth. There's another tutorial on this. And the same thing if I want to look at color models, and they'll show up here. I can look at them and and so forth. Calculations. Click here, here's what they're listed as. Click here, here's the details on them all. And I can modify and delete them, see if they're in use, and then get a quick snapshot. Go down, there's links, so there's hierarchies, there's generated date fields, and there's different data sources. So that's in the project workshop where the schema behind an advisor project is kept. Let's go back to the top. It's where you modify it. It's where you add to it. It's a set of controls up here to create new links and joins, to create new hierarchies, to parse dates, to create new calculated fields, to load new tables, and so forth. There's also over on the right something called export the schema of this project. So to summarize, the project workshop is the place to go to see what's behind the project, to edit it, to modify it. But sometimes you want to export this out and save it. We often do that with our clients in a project document. So there's a PowerPoint which has screenshots, and it's got all of the calculations and all the links and joins we've done to the various tables, so that at some point in the future somebody can go here and quickly look up and see what was done. So if you're building a project that's going to have some shelf life, we strongly recommend creating a project doc. This lets you just click the project, the export data schema. I'm going to put it in let's put it on my desktop. So when you click the icon, you get a wizard. Where do I want to put it? And first, export schema into an individualized file. Export all schema tables into a single file. There's 2 ways to export. I usually like to have them in separate files. So you'll have a separate file for calculations, a separate file for links. And I have to put it somewhere. So let's pick on my desktop. I've got a folder down here called Schema. And now I'm going to export. So what's happened is the entire back-end schema of this project has gone to my desktop into this folder called Schema. And here they all are as CSV files. So if I want to, for example, now see what tables are in here, I can click on this. It gives me a snapshot of the 21 tables, how many fields and rows I've got in each. If I want to look at the calculations, I can go up here to the calculated fields, and here they all are. There's a set of the fields. Let's expand this a little bit. The set of the field and the name and where it came from and kind of what the exact contents of it are. So in a nutshell, that's how you go about examining and understanding and first modifying what's in the back end of a project from the project workshop. And then if you want to export the schema out, there's a control up here that lets you export it out as CSV files, which you can then obviously use in whatever form you want.